I definitely think the game visually looks good. I think it gets like the attention of casual people. I think it does a lot of stuff right, but then it does a lot of stuff wrong. 100%. Can't lab, you don't own her. Well, see, here's the thing. You know what you can do though? As much as I don't want to like endorse this ever, but so you see this thing called the Fighter Pass. If you buy it, you get rental tickets. Or no, Capcom has actually been giving free rental tickets all this time. Capcom has been giving people mad rental tickets to lab the characters. So yeah, there's actually no excuse of labbing the character. All right, time to show this item quote. And we're asking though, is this out of pocket though?
I'm toxic, bro. This is what this game does to people. This guy is awful, but it's hard to stop because it's SF6. This guy is terrible. He has not shown anything of any side of fighting game skill, let alone video game skill. I'm not even sure this guy knows how to play a video game besides SF6. Oh wow, drive rush again? Crazy. Didn't see that one before. Oh, looks like, what are you gonna do, bro? Jump? Wow, crazy, insane. Insane gameplay. -1 fan? Fuck him.
-1 fan? Fuck him.
Awful, but it's hard to stop.
This shit's funny, man.
This guy's terrible.
Listen. You know, iDom sometimes misses with shit.
Oh wow.
When it comes to Street Fighter 6, he sometimes doesn't miss. Bro, he keeps it real. I mean, iDom keeps it as like, you know, he keeps it honest. He's not trying to be a dickhead or something like that. Or he's not trying to like say like, yo, you know, I never want this game to succeed. Because clearly the game's succeeding, but it's like, bro, no one can deny that a lot of it's repetitive. A lot. There was a times where you couldn't tell the difference between, is that your diamond player? Is that your high level legend rank, bro? Because someone could play exactly like me and no one would know. If they have DPs, clean jump ins, the combos, like, oh, cool, you know. Looks like they're just the normal jury player. They fireball drive rush, yeah, it's like, sounds like they know what they're doing. What else can they do? Naming doesn't get repetitive after 1,000 hours. I counter that. I try to make sure I word it correctly. I don't want to fuck it up because every game gets repetitive at 1,000 hours. Do you think Street Fighter 5, when you saw two jury players, were they both doing the exact same things as each other, or do they have unique play styles? Versus this game where you may tell like some very off things in this game, like, oh, you know, they DP a lot or something like that, or their offense maybe. But in Street Fighter 5, bro, you could tell who did what better. Like, some people play solid on the ground, some people use more of the aerial options. For example, jury players, there was the keep away ones, there was footsies based juries, and then there was like a mixture. You can tell Mago and Nephew apart from playstyle. You think you can? You can tell if it's Mago, Nephew, me, or Kyoju. If I put those four and I blank out the names, do you think you could tell me exactly who it is? Because I could do it. Between those four, yeah. I mean, I could tell Nephew. Nephew was bland as hell. But Mago, Kyoju, and myself, I probably couldn't. Do that with Bison? I mean, Bison players, yeah. Bison players, the same brain cell. You're not wrong about there. Bison players, that probably is better. Bison players, bro. Bison may be actually the wave. A Bison player, or like, who would be even good? Ed players. But this game is just, it's unfortunately like just, it's not unfortunate, I guess. I shouldn't say unfortunate. It's a mixture bag. Yes, the game I think is really good. I think the game's good of like for what it does to simplify and stuff like that. But also, I don't think it's good that you have it simplified because it kind of feels like there's no individuality, no uniqueness. Because imagine Nephew does like a combo only, you know, Nephew can pull off, or there's a combo that Nephew feels comfortable doing or something like that. And I'm like, nah, I can't do that. Then I'm like, that's Nephew. The system is definitely like upfront with how you use it, but I don't think it's fun when you see if you see someone who plays your character, like, I don't know, let's say Akuma, right? Because there's a lot of Akuma players. If you see yourself doing like all low 4 drivers or Akuma or stand fierce or Akuma, is it fun to see someone doing the exact same thing as you and you're like, that was it? He's doing the same thing. How do you win? And that's why like a lot of people are on the fences about this game. It's just like the mechanics help a lot. And I don't think no one can deny that. I think it's as desired as portrayed. I feel like if you talk to a lot of people, the people who like play the game for money, they would say yes. The game is very samsy. Reaction predictions review, that's the flavor a player character wants for this game. Yeah, but then if you're talking about predictions and stuff like that, and imagine someone doing this, I drive rush at them, they react and they get counterpoked by that. So they're in the right for, you know, trying to clip me, but they're still wrong. So then what's the solution to that? Like, they were right for attempting to check me because I'm moving forward and trying to get something started. Well, they shouldn't have, but you should feel confident in that. I should feel confident, like, if I know you're gonna move forward, I can check you. How many are in your pro player demographic? Probably like, what, right now? I would say a good like 1,000 to 2,000 people for the pro players. So I'm talking about like people who actually like traveling out and stuff like that. And when you travel out, you include like, you know, 200, 300 people per like every major tournament or so. Just don't like to block. I mean, yeah, people in this game don't like to block. Yeah, but the core thing about like you moving forward in neutral is that I can check you. Because if you do some form of like something that's not walking, then it should be like, all right, there's risk to it. When it comes to this, a lot of the time there's no risk. And that's the unfortunate thing I think a lot of people, like especially high-low, who are annoyed by, is that at times it doesn't feel like the offense has no risk to it. Like 100% this, that has no risk whatsoever. There's no risk of doing that. I force pressure, I establish my game, and we keep going. When it came to, I think, like other games, it was like there's risk to like doing something, and I think a lot of people don't like it. I'm more so game sucks-ish, but I understand what they're doing. I'm in the gray area. Man, I realize it costs resources, but then I can just do this. Let's say, for example, right? I do this to mine, right? All right, cool. Now I'm gaining my bar back. Now I guess so I can just play back right here, do nothing, and just regain my meter. Then it's like, so what was the risk? The resources I just got back by doing nothing. Everyone turned to punk because of SF6 mechanics. Kinda. We're all buffering, we're all trying to whiff punish into drive rush and everything like that. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Like, I definitely think the game visually looks good. I think it gets like the attention of casual people. I think it does a lot of stuff right, but then it does a lot of stuff wrong. 100%. Especially on the fences of the mechanics, because I'll be honest, I don't care who you are, bro. There's no way none of you can agree that this is entertaining to look at. There's no way you can say throw loops are fun. If you think throw loops are fun, I need you to like touch grass. If they change some of it, it wouldn't be too bad. It actually wouldn't be too bad if they mess with the physical mechanics and stuff like that. Man, I know casuals love this game and everything like that. I get it. And I'm pretty sure it's because, you know, certain ranks and stuff, they may not understand exactly what they're doing. But then, you know, that one guy who gets the cool combo and stuff like that, it's like, hell yeah, look at this crazy my 50% damage that I just did. And then there's gonna be one time or a few times when all of a sudden a pro player is gonna just show you this, and then I'm gonna be like, so what's the difference between you doing that versus me doing that? And they're like, shut up, you're ruining the fun of the game. And I'm like, I did a 50% just now too. I did the exact same thing you did. Casuals, when they're playing their own, having fun, doing whatever, I think this game probably is like one of the best games for fighting games ever. 100%. When you're casual about it and you don't give a fuck, there's nothing on the line, maybe like a little something, it's like one of the coolest games ever. But then you try to optimize this game, you grind super hard, play ranked, play in tournaments, stuff like that, you be like, yo, I wanna like say some words. I think that's why this game is on the fences with pro players, because there's a number of things that this game would need to try and get right to just help it out. You know, I know it's a competitive game. I like Street Fighter. I accept it for what it is. You know, I'm one of those guys. I will say game sucks 100%, but I will also say I'll advocate for it to continue to grow, and I believe in it. I'm not gonna be as crazy as iDom, you know, going off of that, because I know people call iDom the villain kind of it, because he's kind of negative a bit. He's more realist than negative, but in a way he says it's more negative. As long as they try and like change the game a bit more, as long as they start trying to upplay the worst Shoto, what, Ryu? It doesn't even matter who you say the worst Shoto is. All of them are good. We're in a Shoto meta. You can't even say no worst Shoto. It's like all of them are good. So what's the point of saying worst Shoto? Or even sad. I mean, iDom plays other games though. He'll play for a bit of Street Fighter 6, turn it off, play Balatro and all this stuff. He's fine.
I'm playing Balatro, but like I'm trying to use my Joker. So right now I got the Constellation, but Constellation gave me more, like 1.3 times more. So I just started, but I'm trying to deck in and, you know, play the game the way it's meant to be played.
This is what you train for?
Yep. Yeah, it's gambling. It's like SF6. So this is practice.
Makes sense to me.